Hi students, welcome to the next session of capacitors competitive. So in previous video we discussed effect of dielectric when battery is connected. So we are continuing that one. Effect of dielectric on the capacitance when battery is removed. This is continuation of previous video. We ended with when battery connected. Now second concept when battery removed. So before going to this, once we will recall when capacitor is charged by a battery of potential V, capacitor capacitance C. Initially, capacitance is equal to C. What is the charge? Q1 is equal to CV. Its potential is V. Capacitance is C. So what is the energy stored? U1 is equal to of CV square. And what is the electric field? E is equal to V by D. So we discussed already. I told you to remember when battery is connected, what is same? After introducing the electric, potential is going to become same. Now we are going to remove this battery and we are introducing dielectric. So same capacitor. Now this one we are going to remove. We are introducing one dielectric constant K. So whenever we are introducing a dielectric constant K in between two plates of the capacitor, what will happen to the capacitance? Capacitor will increase K times. Already we can. Then C2 is equal to Kc. Already this one we will be coming from. Now before going to remove this one, it is charged up to Q1. That is nothing but C into V. Now whenever we remove battery, it is charged already up to Q1. Therefore, after removing this battery also, the charge on the capacitor is going to become same. That is nothing but Q1 is equal to Q2. Isn't it? So whenever battery is this one, whenever battery is connected, potential is going to become same. Whenever battery is removed, what will be same? Charge is going to become same. Then Q1 is equal to Q2. That is nothing but initial one if you are assuming CV. Now final one also CV. That is nothing but C dash, V dash or C2, V2. Understood? Now already C2 value we will be coming to know. What is C2 value now? C2 is equal to Kc. So already initial charge Q1 is equal to C. Then Cv is equal to Kc into V. Then Cc will be cancelled. V2 is equal to V by K. Initial potential is V. Now potential is going to become V by K. Now what you have to understand? So if battery is connected, after introducing the electric, what will be same? Potential is same. So if battery is removed, then what will be same? What will be same? Charge is same, but potential is going to decrease by K times. 1 by K times is going to decrease. That is nothing but V2 is equal to V by K. If battery is still connected, potential is same. If battery is removed, then charge is going to become same. So these 2 points you have to remember. Next one, we will see electric or energy waves. Energy means U2 is equal of C2 V2 square. So C2 value how much? Kc. V2 value how much? V by K. Substitute. U2 is equal to of C2 value Kc. V2 value V by K. That is nothing but V square by K square. Then U2 is equal to of C V square by K. 1K is going to be cancelled. Then U2 is equal to what we got? U1 by K. Potential also V by K. Energy also U1 by K. Another one, electric field. Electric field means E2 is equal to V2 by K. What is V2? V by K. So V by K. So this is nothing but electric field energy. These formulas you have to remember carefully by reading the problem. So they will give capacitor is charged up to some energy or up to some charge. Then a dielectric or dielectric constant is introduced between the two plates of the capacitor. So two cases will be there. Whenever battery is still connected, whenever battery is removed. So whenever battery is removed, all these will be coming. Whenever battery is connected, in the previous video we discussed already. Now see the example 12 on this model they give. Example 12 they give a parallel plate capacitance C0 is connected to a power supply of V0. A parallel plate capacitor C0 is connected to V0. Then what they give? A dielectric slab of dielectric constant K value they give 5 is introduced between into the gap between the plates. Find the extra charge flow into the power supply and work done by the supply. And extra charge flow into the power supply. Find the change in the energy stored in the capacitor and heat produced in the connecting wire. Here you should find extra charge difference and work done by the supply. Yesterday I gave work done by the supply formula for you people. Okay. So now battery is still connected. They introduced a dielectric constant K value 5. So whenever battery is still connected, potential is going to become same, isn't it? Now what is the initial charge? Q1 is equal to CV. C value C0, V value V0. Therefore C0, V0. This is the initial charge on this capacitor. So after introducing dielectric, what will happen to the charge? Q2 is equal to, you can take C value. Now C is going to become, it increases K times. Therefore K C0 into potential is same, right? Because battery is still connected. Whenever battery is still connected after introducing dielectric slab, what is constant? Potential is constant. Therefore V will become V0. Okay, if they remove battery, so V will become V0 by V is going to become V0 by. That difference you have to understand. Therefore, Q2 is equal to K C0 V0. How much charge extra flown here? Q2 minus Q1. Delta Q is equal to Q2 minus Q1 or Q1 minus Q2. That is our wish. So K C0 V0 minus C0 V0. So K minus 1 into C0 V0. So already this formula we discussed in concept. So directly if you remember this formula directly also you can write, because K value here they gave 5. So just again a derived formula, and delta Q is equal to 5 minus 1. So 4 C0 V0. This is the extra charge flow. Next what they are asking, work done by the battery. Work done by the battery means potential V is equal to V0 is equal to, so W, work done by the battery on the charge, or delta W by delta Q or W by delta Q. If delta Q is what is the charge difference, then work done by the battery is equal V0 into delta Q. How much delta Q? Just we'll write in the next step. Delta Q is 4 C0 V0 into this V0. Therefore 4 C0 V0. This is the work done by the battery. 4 C0 V0. Next what they are asking, work done by the battery. Find the change in energy stored. They are asking. Find the change in energy stored means, what is the initial energy? Whenever capacitor C0 is connected with V0, what is the initial energy formula? U1 is equal to half C0 V0 in terms of CMV. Okay. Next, after introducing dielectric, what is the energy formula? In previous video it came, yesterday's video. U2 is equal to half KC0 V0. If you forgot means, again we can write half CV square. In place of saying how much we have to write KC0 in place of the V0. Now, what is the energy difference we got? U1 minus U2 or U2 minus U1 of K C0 V0 square minus of C0 V0 of C0 V0 square comma K minus 1. K value how much they gave? 5. 5 minus 1, 4. So 4 by 2 C0 V0. That is nothing but 2 C0 V0 square. So that is the answer we got. 2 C0 V0 square. Next they ask what is the heat produced in the connecting wire. Heat produced in the connecting wire means already I given formula. Work done by the battery is equal to amount of heat generated plus change in energy. That is nothing but delta I. So we came to know delta I. We came to know work done by the battery. Work done by the battery how much? 4 C naught V naught square H plus 2 C naught V naught square. And H is equal to 4 minus 2. That is nothing but 2 C naught V naught square. See here, how much energy is going to be changed? Same amount of heat energy. Almost how much energy generated, wasted or lost? Same amount of heat energy also is going to be developed. Okay. So next and last, that example 13-14, same models on capacitor and dielectric and battery supply. Battery is removed, battery is connected. Example 13-14. So you try, therefore you can solve those two problems. Example 13-14. We are going to solve level 1 problems from now onwards. So till now we discussed concept and problems. Concept and problems. So if you have to solve the problems, means first you are perfect on the concept. Then only you can understand and you can solve by your own. Okay. If you are not able to solve the problems, means you may not know that concept. Therefore, you don't need to worry about those. Okay. So now we are going to solve level 1. I think first problem only answer is they might have given wrong. So match the column they gave. First A they gave epsilon naught. Epsilon naught they gave. Next second one they gave the energy density between the plates of the capacitor. Energy density. Energy density means energy per unit volume. Next one, electric field between plates of the capacitor. Electric field means just I am giving symbols. Potential difference between plates of the capacitor. That is nothing but V, potential difference. They are asking match the following. Right side they gave dimensional formulas. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, so 3, 4. So this one is going to match with which dimensional formula we have to discuss. First one is epsilon naught. What is the epsilon naught dimensional formula? So in this, which is easy for you, first try to do those, because which option we are going to discuss. Epsilon naught means it may be a little bit difficult for you to remember. Energy density we can remember. Already I gave for you how to remember this one. Second one I am writing energy density per unit volume. Energy means mL square T power minus 2. This V is volume, therefore electric. So L power minus 1 T power minus 2. L power minus 1 T power minus 2 is there in which option? L power minus 1 T power minus 2. In first option it is there in this here. L power minus 1 T power minus 2. It is there in number 1. Means B is, second one is going to match with 1. So second one is going to, B is going to match with 1. How many options are there for you? B is with 1. Even one option is also not there. B, first option is B is matching with 2. Second option is B is matching with 3. Third option B is matching with 2. So the fourth option B is matching with 2. So it is highly impossible to match with remaining what they gave. Therefore they have given this one 1. U by V is matching with 1. Correct only? L power minus 1 T power minus 2. Minus 3 plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. Therefore they gave first one wrong. So if you want to do remaining means dimensional formulas, how to write I will give, we can check class. Third one. What is the electric field? How to write electric field dimensional formula means force acting on unit charge F by Q. So right side they give in terms of Q, therefore F value M. First Q we came to know force dimensional formula M and T power minus 2. So they gave in options Q power minus 1, therefore I am writing like this. Actually you should not write like this. So you have to write charge dimension formula. M L T power minus 2 Q power minus 1. Which option is there? M L T power minus 2 Q power minus 1. So C is matching with 2. So this is matching with 2. So C is matching with 2. It is there, but B is matching with 1. It is not there. Fourth one. V is equal to work done by charge. Work done dimension formula. M L square T power minus 2 q power minus 1. So this dimension formula is correct. The first one is epsilon. Epsilon naught you might have forgotten. If you have forgotten means you will be having so many equations to recall. So in terms of E, if you want to write, E is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. So epsilon naught means 4 pi epsilon naught is equal to q by E r square. Q electric field based dimension formula already we got. M L p power minus 2 q power minus 1 r means L square. Like this also you can get. Otherwise F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. So in any way you can write the dimension formula for epsilon naught. But you don't have correct answer there. Therefore first one is wrong. Second one also match the following. They give a panel plate capacitor plate area A and separation between the plates D is charged to a potential difference B. Match the following they give. Okay, and here they might have given correct answer. We will see. First one, A. Left side they give force between plates of capacitor. Force between plates of capacitor. So B, what they give B? Energy density between plates. Energy density between plates. U by V. I am not writing fully. Next, charge on capacitor. That is nothing but Q. D they gave electric field between the plates. E. So in right side to match those, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. What they gave we will see. First one they gave epsilon naught AB by D. Epsilon naught AB by D, or A epsilon naught V by D they gave. Second one of epsilon naught A V by D whole square. Of epsilon naught A V by D whole square. Next one they gave of epsilon naught V by D whole square. Of epsilon naught V by D whole square. Last one they gave V by D. So among all those, which one you can remember? You can energy density, energy per unit volume, or charge, or electric field. Electric field will be coming from E is nothing but V by D. So energy density of epsilon naught E square. U by D is equal to of epsilon naught E square. E means V by D whole square. Therefore, energy density B is matching with 3, 4 is matching with 4. So B is matching with 3. How many options are there for you? Only one option. Only one option. B is matching with 3. That is second option. If you don't know the remaining option, you don't need to worry, because at least you came to know out of these two that option is matching means you can go. So therefore, option 2 is the correct answer. See the third one. The distance between the plates of capacitor is D. A metal plate of thickness D by 3 is placed between the plates. The percentage increase in the capacitance will be. So they introduced a metal plate of thickness D by 3. D by 3 is introduced. So metal plate means what is the dielectric constant value, right? Because so this is the capacitor. This concept we discussed. With separation D, area A. What is the formula? Epsilon naught A by D. So if it is filled with a dielectric constant K with thickness. So here metal there. Therefore K value is infinity for metal. Therefore, what is the formula? C dash equal to epsilon naught A by D minus T into 1 minus 1 by K. Did you remember this formula? So whenever a dielectric of thickness small t is introduced between the plates, already we discussed how this formula you got also we discussed. So epsilon naught A by D minus T value how much they gave? D by 3. 1 minus 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity is 0. Therefore D minus D by 3. How much you will get? Epsilon naught A by D minus D by 3. 2D by 3D minus D, 2D by 2. Then, so 3 by 2 epsilon naught A by D. So then remember 3 by 2C. If you are assuming C as epsilon naught A by. So final capacitance is C, 3 by 2C. Initial capacitance is C. But they are asking increase in capacitance. Percentage increase. Percentage increase means we will be coming to delta C by C into 100. That is nothing but C dash minus C by C into 100. What is C dash? 3 by 2C minus C by C. So 3 by 2 minus how much? 1 by 2. 3 minus 2. 1 by 2 C by C into 100. C will be cancelled. 100 by 2 means how much percentage increase? So 50% increase. That is option 2. Okay. So now next is the fourth question. 4 ways of making network of 5 capacitors are shown here. So 3 out of 4 are identical. The one which is different means in the 4 A, B, C, D options, 3 circuits are identical. 1 circuit is different. So fourth question, I didn't ask the board. It is there in the options. You can check one by one. A, B, C, D. I am going to say A is Wheatstone bridge or not? A is Wheatstone bridge. Yes. B also. Second option also Wheatstone bridge. Third option also Wheatstone bridge. Isn't it? Therefore 1, 2, 3 are identical. Therefore obviously fourth one is different one. Therefore option 4 is correct. Isn't it? So I have shown, I have drawn for you different Wheatstone bridge. Different Wheatstone bridge only, but we can write so many ways. Therefore 1, 2, 3 will be same, fourth one is different. Next is the fifth question. So fifth question I have drawn on the board, the equivalent capacitance between A and B. So the equivalent capacitance between A and B. So the center one they will give. Here this is also Wheatstone bridge. First we will see how these two connected. So these two connected in parallel. Parallel means 2C and C. How much you will get here? 4C will get. In place of this 4C. So here also parallel. In place of this how much you will get? 6C. 5C plus C. 6C. These two also parallel. 3C plus C. 4C. So 4C plus 4C. 8C. Now this is also Wheatstone bridge. After removing this combined. So here 4C. Here 6C. 4C by 6C. 4C by 6 is how much? 2 by 3. Here we see. This is 4C. 3C plus C. This is 8C. How much you are getting? 4C by 8C. How much you are getting? So 2 by 4. 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 C. Isn't it? So is it satisfying Wheatstone bridge condition? So it is not satisfying. Satisfying or not? Sorry, this is C2C. C2C means this is 3C, not 4C. 3C. 3C means 1 by 2. So it is going to satisfy. So I have taken here 4C. Here it is 2C. 2C and C, 3C. Therefore 3C by 6C. 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. Therefore Wheatstone bridge is satisfying. Therefore this one, which one we have to remove? This one we are going to remove. If it is not satisfied means it will become big problem. Okay, big problem means that one we can solve, but big equations will be coming. So that one we will learn in current electricity in case of resistors. Same formulas we have to apply here, but small change will be there. We will learn in current electricity lesson. Okay, so Cn 2C 3C, 5C C 6C. Therefore 3C by 6C, 1 by 2. This is 4C by 8C. This is also 1 by 2. Therefore bridge is said to be balanced. Therefore we remove this one. If you remove this one between A and B, how these two connected? So these two connected in series. Here how much is there? 3C. Here how much is there? 6C. So these two are in series. Correct only? Next I am drawing here from A. I am starting. This is 3C. Here it is X. A, B. This is nothing but 6C. Next. Here this one how much? 4C. 4C. This is nothing but 8C. See here. These two connected in series. Series means what is the formula? Series is equal to C1 C2 by C1 plus C. C1 C2 means 3C into 6C by 9C. 9C means 1C will be cancelled. 3 will be cancelled here 3 times. 2. Therefore, CS is equal to 2C. Now in place of these two, how much you will get? 2C. Now in place of these two, how much will you get? Again these two are also series. Series means what is the formula? 4C into 8C by 12C. So 12C means 3 times. Then CS is equal to 8 by 3C. So here 8 by 3C. 8 by 3C. So how these two connected? Parallel. Parallel means what is the formula? C1 plus C. So 2C plus 8C by 3. Therefore 6C plus 8. So 8 plus 6. How much? 14 by 3C. So 14 by 3C, which option? Third option. Okay. So that is all. Now see the sixth one. Sixth one also they gave. I have drawn on the board. So in the following circuit, the resultant capacity between A and B is 3 microfarad. The value of C. So resultant capacity between A and B they gave 3 microfarad. 3 microfarad. 3 microfarad. Then the value of C. This value they asked. So we have to simplify this circuit. When simplifying, how the capacitors got connected, we have to see. We should not take C and 4C, 4 microfarads connected in series, because in between these capacitors are connected. We should not take, we cannot take these two. Can we take these two? So these two we can take. These two connected in series, isn't it? Now, can we take 12 and this 12? 12 and 12, instead of taking 12 and 12, we can take how 12 and 4 connected, isn't it? 12 and 4 connected. This one point is connected here, the second end is connected here. Therefore, two ends connected here, these two ends connected here. These two connected in parallel. Parallel means what is the formula? C1 plus C, 12 plus 4, that is nothing but 16. So, in place of this, you got 16 microfarad by replacing these two capacitors. You can try to draw. So, in place of these two, you can take 16. Here 4, here 12, here 16. How these three connected? So these three connected in this is 4, I am drawing from here, this point. 4, 12, in place of these two, how much you got up to here? 16 units. Okay, how 4, 12, 16 connected in series? Series means what is the formula? 1 by CS equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C2. What is 1 by C1? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 16. LCM is 16. 16 only? Otherwise 16 into 12. 16 into 12 means how much you are going to get? Can we take 16 into 12 into 4 also you can take. Then 16 into 12 plus 4 into 16 plus 4 into 12. So 1 by CS is equal. So you have to solve this one. You will be getting one value here. You have to reverse that. So CS value is going to come. CS is equal to 4 into 16 into 12. 1. So 16 into 12 plus 4 into 16 plus 4 into 2. So try to solve this one. CS you will be getting. CS means here this value you are going to get. So now this value, this capacitor is going to parallel with these two. These two in series. Series means 1 by 3, 1 by 6. You will get one capacitance here. So these two in parallel. Again, these two in series. Okay. So this series should be equal to 3 microfarad. So if you solve means because it is coming numbers here, big numbers, try to solve. So you will be getting. Okay. Now see here, I have taken this one as 12 microfarad, but in the question they gave 2 microfarad, not 12, 2. 2 means 4 plus 2. How much will you get here? 6. Here it is going to become 6. 6 means 4, 12, 6. Then it will be easy only for us. No need to give big calculation because capacitor they have drawn downwards. I have taken it as 12, but they get this one as 2. Okay. Now LCM is 12. So 3 plus 1 plus 2. How much? 4 plus 2, 6 by 12. 1 by CS equal. CS is equal to 12 by 6. That is nothing but 2 microfarad. So in place of these three, we got how much? 2 microfarad. Okay. In place of these three, total this means this time I will try once again. C. This is 3 and 6. This is 2. Correct only? Now 3 and 6. 3 and 6 in series. Again these two in parallel. CS means 3 into 6 by 9. C1 plus C2. So 3 3s are 9, 2. Again 2 and 2 parallel. 2 and 2 parallel means how much you will get here? 4. Isn't it? This is A, B. So among all these you will get 4. C 2 plus 2, 4. This is B. How C and 4 connected? In series. Resultant capacity देंगे. CAB how much देंगे? 3 microfarad. Then CAB is equal to C into 4 by C plus 4. CAB value how much? 3. So 3 into C plus 4 is equal to 4C. 3C plus 12 is equal to 4C. Okay, 4C minus 3C. That is nothing but C is equal to 12 microfarad. Is it their option? 12 microfarad. If you have taken 12 means, if you have taken here 12, you won't get the answer. So that is 2. Okay. See the next problem. Problem number 7. They are asking find the resultant equivalent capacitance between A and B. They are asking. So first we have to solve from here. 6, 6, 6. So these three are in series. So 3 equal capacitors in series means resultant capacity is C by 3. Equivalent capacitors are there means C by 3. So therefore 6 by 3. 6 by 3 how much? 2. So now by replacing these 3 will get 2. How this 2 and 4 connected? 4 is here, 2 will be here. 2 and 4 connected in parallel. Parallel means 4 plus 2. 6. Again 6, 6, 6 in series. 6 by 3. That is nothing but 2. Again 4 and 2, 6. Again 6, 6, 6. So these three are in series. Therefore 6 by 3, that is nothing but 2 microfarad. So we don't need to solve step by step, or no need to draw a circuit. By following that logic, you will get the answer. 2 microfarad. That is which option? Second option. Next question number 8. The two plates of parallel plate capacitor have charges Q and minus Q. Between the plates of parallel plate capacitor, a plate of thickness T1 of dielectric constant K1. In the rest of space, there is another of thickness T2 of dielectric constant K2. So the potential difference across the capacitors will be. So they gave TV. So this is a capacitor of plate A. Separation is D. So now in the potential between the plates of parallel plate capacitor, a plate of thickness T1 and a dielectric constant T1 is placed. So somewhere it is placed K1, its thickness is T1. Remaining entire space is filled with K2, thickness is T2. Then what is the potential difference between these two terminals there are? So first we have to find what is the resultant capacitor. In these two capacitors are there. One is with K1, another one is with K2. So what is the capacity form? Let us say this capacity is C1, this capacity is C2. Then so these two are in series. Series formula you will be coming to know. First we have to find C1. What is C1 here? K epsilon naught Ty. B distance is how much? T1. C2 is equal to K1. K2 epsilon naught A by T2. So K1 epsilon naught A by distance is D1. So K2 epsilon naught A by T2. Here distance is T2. Total separation is T1 plus T2. That is nothing but D. So how these two connected in series? Therefore resultant capacity CS is equal to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Otherwise 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. That is your wish. K1 epsilon naught A by T1. Otherwise you can take that one will come very easily maybe. 1 by CS is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C1. 1 by C1 means reverse of this one. Reverse of this one means T1 by K1 epsilon naught A plus T2 by K2 epsilon. This is 1 by CS. We should find CS. What is common in this? 1 by epsilon naught A. T1 by K1 plus T2 by K2. This is 1 by CS. Then what is CS? CS is nothing but this will be going this side, epsilon naught A will come this side. This is multiplying here, therefore it is going to get T1 by K1 plus T2 by K. Correct only? So this is CS. They are asking potential difference. Q is equal to CS into V. V means potential difference between these two places. Then V is equal to Q by CS. Q by CS. Otherwise you can do one thing. In place of 1 by CS, you can substitute directly. You don't need to reverse also. So Q into 1 by CS. Q into what is 1 by CS value? T1 by K1 plus T2 by K2 by epsilon. Q by epsilon naught A, T1 by K1 plus T2 by K2. So that is the potential difference. Which option is correct? Q by epsilon naught A, T1 by K1 plus T2 by K2. Option 3 is correct. Okay. Now see the question number 9. So in this, they have given 3 dielectric constant K0, 2K0, 3K0. Between the two plates separation is D. So K0 to K0 is filled half of the area. K0 is going to fill half of the area, half of the distance. In this total, 3 dielectric constants are there. K0, 2K0, 3K0. They are asking what is the resultant dielectric constant. So resultant means in this, how these two connected, how this is connected with this we will see. So let us assume this is C1. So this is C2. This is C3. How C1, C2 connected? C1, C2 is connected with C2. Correct only? So now C1, C2, how these two are connected? In series. Again C1, C2 combination with C3. These two are connected in parallel. Therefore, first we will find what is C1. General formula for C, K epsilon naught A by B. Therefore, C1 is equal to K in place of K, K0. Epsilon naught only. A value is A by 2. A by 2 by D value is D by 2. Therefore, C1 is equal to K0 epsilon naught A by D. Correct only? Now C2 is equal. C2 is equal to in place of K. How much you got? 2K0. 2K0. So epsilon naught. That is also A by 2, D by 2. Remaining distance also will become D by 2. Therefore, this will become A by 2. Therefore, D by 2, A by 2 will be cancelled. C2 is equal to 2K0 epsilon naught A by D. Next, C3. C3 means again formula same. K epsilon naught A by 2. Now K value how much? 3K0. 3K0 epsilon naught A value is this 3K0 is occupying A by 2. Therefore, A by 2. By separation how much? D. D means D1. Okay. Then C3 is equal to 3 by 2 K0 epsilon naught A by D. 3 by 2 K0 epsilon naught A by D. Now, first we will connect C1 and C2 connected in series. Therefore, CS is equal to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. What is C1? K0 epsilon naught A by D into 2K0 epsilon naught A by D. 2K0 epsilon naught A by D is divided by K0 epsilon naught A by D plus 2K0 epsilon naught A by D. So C1 plus C2. So again these two we have to add. So what is common in this? Epsilon naught A by D. K0 epsilon naught A by B is common. So numerator is there, same. So K0 into epsilon naught A by D into 2K0 into epsilon naught A is divided by what is common? K0 epsilon naught A by D is common. So 1 plus 2. So you will be getting here 3. 3 means K0 epsilon naught A, K0 epsilon naught A by D will be cancelled. Therefore, in place of this, how much you got? 2 K0 epsilon naught A by denominator how much is there? 2 plus 1 3 D. This is CS. So in place of these two you got that value 2 by 3 K0 epsilon naught A by D. Now C3. C3 value is 3 by 2 K0 epsilon naught A by D. How these two connected? The CS and C3. These two connected in parallel. Therefore, resultant capacity Cp is equal to CS plus C3. CS value how much? 2 by 2 plus C 3 value how much? 3 by 2. This is 2 by 3, this is 3 by 2. K naught epsilon naught A by D is common. Direct I am writing here. K naught epsilon naught A by D. What is LCM here? 3 into 2. That is nothing but 6. 6 means 6 plus 6. Correct only? 6 plus 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 3s are 9. K naught epsilon naught A by D. So 13 by 6 K naught epsilon naught A by D. This is Cp. Cp means resultant capacity. That is nothing but Kp epsilon naught A by D, or K epsilon naught A by D is equal to 13 by 6 K naught epsilon naught A by D. So these two will be cancelled. Then K is equal to 13 by 6 K naught. Isn't it? Option 2. Okay. Next is the question number 10. 4 plates of equal area A are separated by equal distance D and are arranged as shown in the diagram. The equivalent capacitances. Okay, each area A separation is D. All are same. Therefore, this is D area A. What is the capacity formula? Epsilon naught A by D. First we have to find how these plates are connected. Give the numbers for this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is connected for A. 2, 1, 2 if you have taken. 1, 2. 1 is connected for A. So this is the co-directed constant 2. If this value is C, first capacitor value is, but as this is 1, C1. Now C1 means Kc. K value 2. Remember this one. Next. 2, 3. So 1, 2 over 2, 3 will be 2 and 3. 2 and 3 if you have taken. Where 2 is connecting with this. Therefore 2 is connecting with this. 3 is connecting with B. 3 is connecting with B. Now 3, 4. So whenever we are taking 3, 4, 3 is connecting with B. 3, 4. So 3 is connecting with B. 4 is connecting with 2. 4 is connecting with 2 means like this. See here. How these two capacitors connected? So these two capacitors connected in parallel. Let us say this is C2. This is C3. C2 value is C. C3 value is C. That is nothing but epsilon naught A by D. C2 is equal to C3. These two are connected in parallel means C and C. C and C how much? 2C. Here 2C. This is KC. This is KC. This is 2C. How these two connected? In series. Series means what is the formula? CS is equal to KC into 2C by Kc plus 2C. C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. K value how much they gave? 2. That is nothing but 2C into 2C by 2C plus 2C. So that is nothing but 2C into 2C by 4C. That is nothing but C. So these two are equal. C. C plus C 2C. This is 2C. 2C equal in series means 2C by 2. That is nothing but C. We don't need to solve like this also. After drawing this diagram, you will get direct answer this one. Okay. So this is question number 10. So answer is C. C means that is nothing but epsilon naught A by D. Option 1. See the 11. A parallel plate capacitor is made by stacking 5 identical metallic plates equally spaced from one another and having the same dielectric between the plates. The alternate plates are then connected if capacitor formed by two neighboring plates has capacitance C0. The equivalent capacitance of the combination will be. So you won't take time. How much time you have read this problem? So they have given 5 identical plates. 5 identical plates means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all these 5 equally spaced and area is same. Each capacitance how much? C0. How many capacitors you got now? 1, 2, 3, 4 capacitors. Now alternate plates they connected, isn't it? See the second line. Equally spaced from one another having the same dielectric. The alternate plates are then connected. Then what is the resultant capacitance? Alternate plate means this is connected to A. Then this is connected to B. So this is connected to A. This is connected to B. So this is connected to alternate plates. So 1, 2. Give the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is going here, 2 is going for B. Again 3, 2. So 3 is going here, 2 is going here. If you have drawn like this, you will be getting all of that. 1. Where 1 is going for A, 2 is going for B. 3, 4. 3, sorry, 2, 3. 2, 3 means where 2 is going for B. This one you should take 2, 3. Like this. Next. 3, 4. Where 3 is going for A. 3, 4. 3, 4. Like this. Next. 4, 5. 4 is going for B. 4 is going for B means you should take this one. 4. 4. Then what is the answer means? C, not C, not C, not C, not. So all are parallel. Therefore 4, C now. See the next diagram. So next see 12 and 13, 12 1 and 13. I gave diagrams there on the board. If area 12 1, if area A, D is the separation between the plates, the capacitance between A and B they are asking. So 13 1, 3 blocks of dielectric constant. Again K2, K3 are filled in capacitance. The equivalent dielectric constant. In both, in first one they are asking capacitance. In second one they are asking equivalent dielectric. Both we will do in same way. So in this, how these three connected? That is important. So these three capacitors, so this is C1, C2, C3. All plates connected to A, all second ones connected to B. Then how these three are connected? In parallel. Parallel means what is the formula? Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. C formula. General formula. K epsilon naught A by D. Then C1 is equal to K1 epsilon naught. A value how much? A by 3. They only give. D is D. They gave D. Plus K2 epsilon naught A by 3 by D. Plus K3 epsilon naught A by 3 by D. K1, K2, K3 values you can subtract. K1 value 1. So epsilon naught A by 3D. Plus K2 value 2. 2 by 3. This guy I wrote here. This guy I wrote here. K2 epsilon naught. K2 value 2. Epsilon naught. K3 value 3. 3 by 3. Epsilon naught A by D. So 3D is common. LCM. So 1, 2, 3. Problem 1. 3. 3 plus 2, 5, 6. 6 epsilon naught A by 3. That is nothing but 2 epsilon naught A by D. There, option 2 epsilon naught A by D. That is second option. Now see the 13th one. 13th one also same model. So here these three connected in parallel, but these three connected in series. So which one is? This is one capacitor C1, C2, C3. So in this they are asking the resultant dielectric. Resultant capacitor, resultant dielectric. We will do it same way. That is nothing but 1 by Cp is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. First, what is C1? C1 is same formula. K epsilon naught A by D. K1 epsilon naught. Area is same. Area A, but distance is D by 3. Then what you will be getting? 3K1 epsilon naught A by D. So K1 value is substituted. You can substitute K. So then 3K epsilon naught A by D. Next C2 is equal to, again same formula you will get K2 epsilon naught A by D. That is nothing but, so 3 K2 value how much? 2K epsilon naught A by D. That is nothing but 6K epsilon naught A by D. This is nothing but 3K epsilon naught A by D. Third one, C3. C3 means K3 epsilon naught A by D by 3. This 3 is going to be numerator. 3 K3 value 3K epsilon naught A by D. 3 3s are 9K epsilon naught A by D. So 1 by C1, 1 by C2, 1 by C3 we should do. Therefore 1 by CS, now CP 1 by CS is equal to 1 by C1. 1 by C1 means I am going to reverse and I am writing here D by 3K epsilon naught A plus D by 6k epsilon naught A plus d by 9k epsilon naught A. So resultant capacity formula will be k epsilon naught A by d. Then reverse means d by k epsilon naught A by d by k epsilon naught A. So what is common here? D by k epsilon naught A is common. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 9. Then so this one you can assume k dash for differentiation. Otherwise k will be cancelled. So d by epsilon naught A, d by epsilon naught A will be cancelled. So we have to find k dash. 1 by k into what is the same here? So 3 into. Otherwise you can take 9, 6 into 9. 6 into 9 only 54. 54 only. LCM. So how much you will be getting here? 54 how many times? 54 divided by 3. How many times? 1 3s are 3. 54 by 3. 18. 18 only. So 18 into 3, that is nothing but 54. Plus 6 into 9, therefore 9. 6 into 9, therefore 6. Correct only. You can solve this one, you will be getting 8. So 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 18. That is nothing but 33 by 54. Then k dash is equal to 54 by 33k. 54 by 33 means, so still it is going to be cancelled. Here they gave, they did give 54 by 33. Still you can cancel. 3 you can cancel. So 11 3s are 3, 18. Therefore, k dash equal to 18 by 11k. 18 by 11k means option 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Now I am going to give two problems for you. Try to do as homework. Find the resultant capacity between A and B. This is one problem. Another one, ladder problem. Because this one we are going to discuss in resistance also. I will give how to solve also this one. So this is up to infinity it is going. For all capacitance we can take C. Find the resultant capacity between A and B. So how to solve this problem means, so we will assume, so this one has x. This x only we should calculate because here to here or here to here both will be same. So in mathematics you will solve root 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 plus and so on. What you will assume this one? X. You have to find x only. Therefore root 2 plus x is equal to x. Because this one also is equal to x1. So sparing on both sides, how you will solve? Same like that, this is also going to become x. This x1 we should find here. Therefore c, here c and x will be there. C plus x will be in parallel. This is c. So c plus x, c will be in series. If you find resultant, you will be getting one quadratic equation, and if you find means, you will be getting resultant capacity between A and B. Again same problem you will get in resistors. So there also we will solve. So in next video we will solve, but try to solve and send first this one also. So small logic will be there. This is also very easy problem. Okay.